Hey everyone, this is Zach here for some more VGC Series 12 Ranked Double Battles. Today we are continuing once again with the Zacian Kyogre team, and we are looking to get 2 Master Ball still. We've been doing really well with the team. Right now the total is 7-3 after the updates, but it still seems like there's room for improvement on the team. I don't know if Zapdos is the right flying electric type, but once again, I don't want to go triple Genie. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. And if you guys enjoy this content at all, do not forget to like and subscribe. For the question of the day, how do you practice Series 13 if you practice it at all? So far, I've been trying to get into room tours when they come up, but I wish there was a consistent ladder to go into to practice Series 13 and make Series 13 content as well. So let me know how you practice it in the comments down below. But let's jump into it and hopefully we can grab some good battles. Okay, so what do we got? We got the Regieleki. So we could go Grim and Zacian, but we do have to run the risk of it being a physical Regieleki. I think Grim and Landorus aren't bad here. For the last two, we can do Tornadus or Zapdos. I think Zapdos brings more pressure endgame wise compared to Tornadus. The only thing is that without Tornadus, we're giving up speed control. Okay. So Rillaboom is still a threat here. I think I want to do the light screen. And I'm just worried about it being Choice Scarf Kyogre. Because the Choice Scarf Water Spout here just like shreds. I would have to assume that Regieleki and Zacian are in the back. And they're going to max the Kyogre. So the question is if we don't get the light screen up, do we survive the max hailstorm? They could also just double up here. And they're just going to go for the fake out. We do get the max quake off first. And they actually go for the Grimmsnarl. We could actually go for the Eerie Impulse here, which I think is a solid play. And we'll max Airstream, because we know that Landorus is faster than the Kyogre. And we see the max guard. Do they have anything that can switch into a Max Quake? I don't think so. We'll try to Eerie Impulse again, just to make sure. Yeah, so they're going to fake out the Zapdos. And it is Choco Berry Incine. But we did do a good chunk with the Airstream. And the Hailstorm. Into the Landorus, but we're +2, so we do survive it. Dynamax is over here. Oh, and Incine survives after the Intimidate. But we do knock out the Kyogre. And they're going to go ahead and knock out the Landorus. And Incine goes down with the Hail. So it's Rillaboom. And who else? Zacian and Rillaboom. So I think we just Heat Wave here and like go into the Zacian. Fake out into the Zacian. We could have covered that with a Protect, but can we get a burn? Play rough into the Zapdos. But the static. So do you have high horsepower? I think I have to call the Zacian protecting them trying to get a high horsepower off. Okay. We made the correct call there. Because I want to say, without the grassy terrain, Zacian is within like 2 high horsepowers. So if we made the call wrong there, we lost either way. Yeah, and they just canceled the battle. Yeah, so I would have... I probably would have ended up making the safe play as well, from their perspective, protecting the Zacian and going into and trying to get like 2 high horsepowers off, because there you want to say that Zacian's the threat, but with it being paralyzed, as long as we don't take any extra damage and as long as we survive the first Behemoth Blade, we would have been able to win. So protecting their Zacian there was hoping that we would pick the wrong target. Where Rillaboom is more of a threat. Because if we would have Behemoth Blade into the protect, they would have gotten a high horsepower off, which would have done probably 40 to 45% damage, if not more. And then we would have had to go, okay, do we go into the Zacian or do we go into the Rillaboom? And we can't get both knockouts in one turn. So that leaves one of the Pokemon the next turn to get a free hit off, which would have ended up with us losing. So thank goodness I didn't like over predict or under predict in this case and go into the protect. Okay. So we have a Kingdra team. And the thing about these Kingdra teams is that usually max Kingdra is what, 160? Or 150. So we have to bring the Tailwind here. And I think we have to go Landorus again because it's speed ties. Zapdos speed ties. We could risk it on the speed tie. I think we are going to have to risk it on the speed tie. Okay, so here we can Tailwind and get a big water spout off. Probably into the Rillaboom. Yeah. Okay, and that's not too bad here. I didn't bring Zapdos. Or Landorus. Oh, was that a misclick? Rillaboom switched in, so it has access to Fake Out. That's the Incine, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I can't believe I brought Grimmsnarl. Oh, okay. I actually want to keep Incine on the field. We'll get some chip damage into the Kyogre. We'll have to risk the play rough. Oh, we just missed the knockout. And it's Scald. Having Scald kind of says that you might be AV. I want to over predict here, because I feel like this is an uphill battle to begin with. So the safe play of protecting Kyogre, like, that's just going to get our Zacian knocked out. Oh, and they do go for the Grassy Glide, and that gets the knockout. That's game. Yeah, if we bring Zapdos there, we have a lot better of a max option. So that was just poor team selection on my hand. I feel like I misclicked. I'm going to have to go back and watch it. Because my intention was to bring Zapdos and Zacian in the back. Okay, let's see if we can make a recovery here. So we could Icy Wind. And Behemoth Blade. Our Tailwind and Behemoth Blade if we need to. I feel like Zapdos is our best choice for the back. Zapdos will probably be the max option here. Okay, Zacian and Suicune. I feel like a taunt here is fine. You could Icy Wind. Our Zacian's faster. I kind of figured that with Behemoth Blade. Who are you going into? Our Tornadus. Did you Icy Wind? Reflect. Okay. 186. Let's just get the Tailwind up. Yeah, there's the Protect. We might see a Scald. Yeah, there's the Scald. Into the Tornadus. Okay. Yeah, I think we just keep clicking Behemoth Blade into the Zacian. Oh, good call. Now, do they have the Cheerum in the back? Kartana, actually. I think here we just max Airstream. We could Sacred Sword as well. Oh. Let's hope for no max guard. It hangs on. No way. Max Knuckle, that should be into the Zacian. That's great damage. You knock out the cart. And what, you Rock Slide again? That are UP blades, but... just another Rock Slide. That's fine. We're +2. We hit the play rough. And that's Thunderbolt range. That's Thunderbolt range. There we go. I wonder if this is a choiced Groudon. No Chirom, though. We'll just Water Spout, Behemoth Blade, and that should be game. Yep. Awesome. Alright, so here you go. Here's the team if you guys want to check it out. I definitely feel like we played some good battles in this episode. The second one would have went really well if we would have brought the Zapdos. But unfortunately, I wasn't paying attention with the timer running down, and I went with Grimmsnarl instead. So, it happens. But I feel like Zapdos would have put a lot of pressure on the Kyogre, on the Rillaboom. Really doesn't care about Incine until it starts getting parting shots off. But it happens. It happens. Let me know how you would have done that second battle in the comments down below. Bringing the Grimmsnarl, I probably still could have played a little better. But once I saw the Grimmsnarl over the Zapdos, I was kind of like, I think it's over. But that's going to be all for today. If you guys enjoyed this content, do not forget to like and subscribe. And if you made it this far in the video, I want to say thanks for watching. I do appreciate you. Don't forget to answer the comment question of the day. How do you practice Series 13? Because I need to practice, and I hate sitting around waiting for tours to start, especially if you just lose the first one and then have to wait another 20 minutes for the match to start. But that's going to be all for today. Till next time, I'm Zach. We'll see everyone later.